A NICU nurse does everything. They're the friendly face that is there for you in the saddest moment in your life. You never expect to come into the NICU. You never expect that your baby's gonna have complications.
I have twin girls, Everly and Scarlett, and they were born at 27 weeks. They were born on June 5th, 2022. We were at Presbyterian St. Luke's at Rocky Mountain Hospital for Children. It was kind of intense. You're first-time parents, like, these are my babies, and you've never held them, and they're hooked up to all these machines and these, all these wires and tubes and beeping going off, and these nurses and doctors coming in and telling you all of this stuff that's going on and what could happen.
The NICU nurse guides you through that just to show you, hey, this is how you can hold your baby. This is how you can touch your baby. Because it can be very scary when they're attached to lines, they've got a breathing tube in, they're connected to all these machines, you've got multiple pumps next to you.
Scarlett was there from June 5th till August 22nd. Her NICU, thank God, was very uneventful. So this is Everly May. Her NICU journey was very different than her sister's. It was July 9th. That night I called and we had one of our primary nurses on, and we were like, hey, how are the girls doing? And she said, so after you guys left, Everly's heart rate went up just a little bit, and it was kind of concerning to me. So I went and told the doc, and we're watching it. The next day, we're getting ready to go down, and the doc calls and says, hey, Everly kind of took a turn. We might be looking at a surgery today. We parked, I got out, and I'm like standing right outside of the parking garage at PSL. Ooh. And I'm standing outside the parking garage. My phone rings, and it was the surgeon, Dr. Lai, and she was like, hey, this is Dr. Lai. Everly needs surgery right now. I need your permission. We go like running inside. I don't even like remember going up the elevator. And we walked in the room, and like this whole team of people were standing around, and she was bright red and swollen. Some of her intestines had perforated and were dead, and so they had to be removed. So she had 3 surgeries back to back to back.
She ended up developing necrotizing enterocolitis. You know, the nurses, though, they were really able to identify that something was different about Everly. And I think that was of critical importance for us to really understand what was going on and to act quickly upon it.
Those little things literally saved her life, where if they weren't being attentive, I mean, her infection, her neck could have gone a little bit further, and then her chance of survival becomes practically nothing.
Sometimes you'll see 4 or 5 nurses around one baby just to help and make sure that they get through that day. And that's what I think is of critical importance. The teamwork that's involved, the dedication that's involved, and the compassion that's involved as well. It really means a world of difference for our families.
You're welcome.
I had just lost my job.
I was still able to keep my job, but it was unpaid during this.
I was home with a newborn. He was in the hospital with Everly, so we were apart.
The foundation came in and they gave us a Christmas that something that we couldn't do on our own with the girls, and being their first Christmas, you know, which was awesome. And they helped us with our rent, food.
Rocky Mountain Children's Health Foundation is able to provide our nursing staff, us, families, with the support they need to get through this difficult hospitalization and beyond. They are a resource for our families, and a critical one.
Yeah, that's right.
Those nurses, we are like forever grateful for them, and just having them be that calm presence in the room every day and reassuring us that it was gonna be okay, and being that shoulder to cry on. They were just so accommodating, and I just, thank you is not enough for them, and I just appreciate all of those nurses everywhere for doing what they do.